Am I back? Back, good. Right, I won't go into too much because it's always quite boring when I talk about politics and all that. I can't see it. You never know. Could be a yes. Could be a yes. See, for the same like, see me. I think to myself, my thoughts were this, right? And I voted yes. My thoughts are this, right? So how do you make it? How do you put it in dead simple terms? If we leave the UK, but then this is my problem I had before that somebody explained to me on Twitter that it might not be a problem. My what I was thinking about before was if Scotland leaves the UK, let's say it's just in economical reasons and it wasn't for any kind of like I don't really like the idea of leaving the UK. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. I mean, like purely by money, and jobs and opportunities and trade and all that sort of thing, right? Purely with that. I was thinking, right, but see, once we leave the UK and join the EU, surely any kind of friction and barriers that we've got with buying and selling things and tariffs and stuff like that between the UK and the EU will then become the same sort of barrier and tariffs between Scotland and England, or Scotland and the rest of the UK. So whatever we think is bad about us being outside, the UK being outside the EU, that will then be the same bad thing between Scotland and its only fucking neighbour, land-wise anyway. So, but then somebody pointed out to me, aye, in a no deal scenario, where we're paying like for fucking 40% extra for everything, aye, that would be bad, right? Because that would be bad. But in a few years or whenever the deal happens, the UK can't fucking afford to no day deals with the EU. The UK can't afford to just go, no, and paying like 40% fucking extra on everything, all these tariffs. I don't really know how it fucking works, but so that's going to be happening. That will be set up. And it will cost the UK money to buy into all that and make it a lot easier. But I can imagine between the UK and the EU there'd be some sort of common marketing or like no real border checks and all that to make it easy. What a stupid fucking thing. What is it? Why have you fucking done it? Is it so that we can decide we don't want any immigrants? Is that what the whole thing's fucking came down to? That and there's a deficit. Is that really what it is? So that we can decide that we don't want any immigrants, and also because we were putting more money into the EU than we were getting out. Is that what it is? Taking back control, that was the whole thing really, wasn't it? I suppose a simpler way to put it is this. What was the percentage again of that Scotland voted to remain in the EU? What was that again? I should remember because I predicted it. 55, 62, 60, 62. Nobody knows. See, McGuck asks if it's 52. Right, 62, right? 62%. Right. See me got Disney, no, but thanks for offering that question. 62. So if 62, if that same percentage you wanted to stay in the EU is exactly the same amount as who, like, oh, I can't be fucked. Some hard math, y'all. This is all it takes. It's dead simple. You don't need to think about it all. It's this simple. All Project Fear Mark 2 needs to do is say, remember all that hell? And trying to work out Brexit and all the rest of it. Remember all that hell? Scotland would go through the exact same. The spiralling cost, the working out, trying to work out. Christ. Didn't realise there was so much work. Didn't realise there was so much work involved in all this. Scotland would go through that. Brian, you playing any games tonight? Lee Van Queef, what like? It's my phone. I'm in Belfast. I'm not in the house, I'm on tour. That was as requested by Charlie Burchill there. That'll be fine. That's no. This is the headboard to the bed. Should peel off, no bother. It's not like it's paint on the wall. You're welcome, Charlie. All they need to say is this. All they need to get, I'm trying to get into the mind of the no voting or the better together camp. The better together camp. Before they said, listen, if you vote for independence, we're out the EU and we don't know if we're going to get back in and we don't know all sorts of things, right? If you assume that they still want us to remain in the UK, but now they're going to have to put it as if being in the EU is now a bad thing. They're going to have to fucking say that. Or they're going to have to say, look, it'd be good to be in the EU, right? It'd be good to be, but to be in the EU when we're right next to the England and Wales, right next to England, let's just say mainly the bigger one, and they're not in the EU, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't, come on, you've got to admit it doesn't feel right. So many unknowns. Just as we're starting to get out of the worst of it. Just as we're starting to get out of the worst of it, they would say, just as we're starting to, say 2 years in, by the time the independence referendum comes, let's say the EU, the UK has been dealing with the EU for say 2 years. The EU and the UK might really dislike each other. So even though Scotland could go, aye, but that's no us though. I mean, it's really England that they're not getting on with, it's no us. There might be all this sort of bad blood between us, so by the time the referendum comes, we're like, I get them, fuck, man. Don't need the fucking EU, man. Fucking bastards holding us to ransom. There's people fucking starving in the fucking street. There's people, you know, they could hold us to ransom. They could just go, well, tough, you left the EU, you know, tough, we're not going to help you. Tough. Would we want to rush back into them? You don't know. You don't know. Anyway. All sorts of wee things can happen. You just don't know. It's like the weather. You think you can predict it all, but all it takes is something to happen on one particular day in the next 2 years. Lorries containing valuable medicine were getting held up at the border to come here because of this check or that check, and the UK asked the EU, please let it pass, we'll deal with it later, we need it now, and they went no. Then there would be this fucking bad blood between every cunt in the UK or a lot of people in the EU going, they shouldn't have done that, man. They shouldn't have done that. So there wouldn't be that energy for being a part of the EU like it's fucking amazing. Who knows? Getting double vision. Looking at the fucking... Is that a tail? Is that my eyes? I don't know. I think all it would take... I'm getting that's a poison kicking in. All it would take is to say this, look, Brexit has been a hard and lengthy process, but we finally managed to get there, and we now enjoy a relationship of mutual respect between the United Kingdom and the EU. Because we'll be 2 years into it by that point of the referendum, right? By 2 years in, will it still be fucking hell? Will it? Because I think that's when the second independence referendum is meant to be 2011, 2 years. By 2 years, will it still be as bad as it is just now? Nobody's really decided it right now, nobody really knows. So by 2 years from now, I think we'll sort of know what's going on. 2021, I mean. So I think you're going to hear this sort of part. We're now over the worst of it, and we've managed to work out all these deals. All the work's been done. This is what they're saying in their adverts. All the work's been done. The lengthy deals. We all know how hard it was dealing with all, getting it all worked out. And we're united together on this island. Do you really want to then, now that the dust has settled, leave the UK. Now that the nightmare of 2018, 2019, that's finished now. Now that it's 2021 and we're at the worst of it. And we've got the deals in place and we all know what we're doing. There's maybe even some upsides. Maybe here and there some, oh that's alright that, I doubt it, but you know what I mean, they can fucking filter the news out to make sure you get what they want you to see. Oh, that's actually quite good when you think about it. Oh, that's quite good, that. Or at the very least what appears to be stability. Whether you like it or no, there appears to be stability. Stable shiteness. But at least there is this feeling of chaos, you don't know what's fucking happening. A feeling that everybody, it's all calm now. You've got to admit, it's all calm. You might not like it, but it's all kind of calm. And then you want to leave the UK? Right, leave the UK. What's happening with the currency? What's going to happen between Scotland and England? Border checks? Maybe not right now, but maybe we do another deal with the EU and we have the border checks again. That will happen between Scotland and England. It's too volatile, we don't know what's coming. You'll have your own this, you'll have to set up your own that. You know that shite we had today with the EU getting things set up just by leaving? You'll be having to do that getting set up with the EU. And by that point we'll have left the EU. It won't be like, if we left right now, we're still in the EU, so Scotland stays in the EU or something, but there's no... You're assuming we're not in the customs unit? No, I'm sure not. I'm doing well. The dust settles. We're in a customs union. We're paying the EU lots of money to be in it. Things like that. Nobody likes the amount of money, but nobody can really add up the amount of money. We're having to pay the EU 30 billion to be in the customs union. Is that a lot? In terms of how much money a country's got, is that a lot? 30 billion? Sounds a lot, but I don't know. Is it? You don't know. And then you go, like, so do you want to leave and have all that again? There'll be people going like that. I don't know, I mean... That's it now, I mean... We've sorted all the deals out, for better or for worse. We've sorted out the deals and... You know... That's it. You know, it could be like, imagine you moved out of a house. You moved out of a house, right? You got sick of it, so you moved out. And it was an absolute bastard moving your stuff out. Getting set up. Getting, you know, the bills and the direct debits. And who's going to pay what. And finding the right fucking flatmates and all these sort of things. And getting a couch, you know, this sort of fucking shite. And even by the end of it, in your flat, it isn't as good as your mum and dad's house. It's a bit smelly and a bit run down and the neighbours are noisy and it's a bit fucking shite, let's say. But you're the worst of it. You're settled. It's not as good as your mum and dad's house. But by that point, you're kind of settled into it now. You're settled into it now. You kind of know where you're now. You've done too much yet. Sunken cost fallacy and all that. You've put too much into it. And now you're settled though. You're settled. Do we just fucking kick it all off again? Oh, the fucking here we go again. They'd replay like fucking wee videos of the chaos of when Brexit was announced and all that. And they'd say, that'll be Scotland. All there again. They'll pull every trick in the book. They'll pull every trick in the book. You won't stand a chance. Nearly there says, hey, funny, you're fucking scaring me, mate. But at the same time, see the way that people voted for Brexit without thinking? See all the doubts that I've got for voting yes, even though I voted yes? People might go ahead and fucking vote yes without even thinking about it. People are scared of the unknown. People are scared of change. See, when we were in the EU, at the independence referendum, us leaving the UK, that was a big change, right? The fear was, what will happen once we leave the UK? What will happen? What will happen? No. Right now there's a fear, right, I'm going to shut up, right, because this is boring as fuck, right? But I have got a chance to make me a Limmy show if I wanted to see Malcolm. I don't fucking want to. See, right now, there is a fear of what's going to happen once we leave the EU. So let's not leave the EU. Let's vote yes to Scottish independence so we don't dare, right? But see, in 2 years' time, by the time this independence referendum comes, we will have left the EU. All the deals will have been done. All the talking will be 2 years. It was 2 years for now. So then leaving the EU will only be the unknown. It will only be the scary unknown. We'll have done it by then. The new unknown scary thing will be leaving the UK and going back into the EU. That'll be the scary thing, and people will only go for it. They won't go for it. Crimmy says no chance it'll be done and dusted in 2 years. It'll be 2 years worth of whatever it is. 2 years. See, even if we're only, say, halfway in. See, even if we're like, say, we've hardly even scratched the surface of what it takes to make that transition. That itself can be used as an example of, look at this, folks. This has been like 2 years. We've been at it 2 years. And still we've barely scratched the surface of trying to take care of this transition. Imagine what it's going to be like when Scotland leaves the UK. The currency and all these other things. It's going to be a no. It's got to be a rule. Plus, after this one, the whole idea will be genuinely been for decades, definitely. The EU, due to the regulations and rules and things like that, will be responsible for a humanitarian disaster in the UK that you can obviously blame on the UK and all for Brexit, but there'll be an instance of sorry that, but that's the rules. Sorry, but that's the rules. Something like that. Like there'll be a lack of food, lack of medicine. There'll be something that'll lead to some sort of hardship where the UK will say to the EU, can you just forget about it for just a wee bit? And I go, I'm sorry. Sorry. And then that will be used against the EU forever. There'll be a name for it. They'll get a name. Day of the something. And it'll get brought up all the time. So anybody who's into Scottish independence to then join the EU will be seen as a traitor. How can you join? How can you join a union that, something like that? Also, the Yes movement will be hijacked by your Thomas Sheridans, your Wings Over Scotland's, your arsehole contingent. The people that rub other people up the wrong way. There'll be things you don't want to link to, you don't want to be seen at, things that people don't appear at, things that people like that now they don't like because thingy's at it. Thingy's involved. Alex Salmond, George Galloway, all that. IK was. I think you guys are getting distracted with this globalist bullshit. When I don't know what globalist means. When your free speech and other rights are getting whittled away, don't know how to fight it. Don't know how to fight stuff about free speech or rights or internet freedom, or don't know how to fight it. Don't think there's anything you can do. Don't know how to fight anything. Don't know how to oppose anything that could be opposed. Don't know how to go against. Don't know what it all means. Don't know what it means, sorry. That's right, Scotty. Only Nazis say globalist. Let's see how this goes. Because I'm going to be jumping off in a minute, so I want to just say that and see how it goes down. Only Nazis use the word globalist. What's he saying? Globalists are people who want to control the world, simply. When you don't. You don't. Everybody wants to rule the world. I want to control, globalists want to control the world just like, oh, get him banned. Get him banned, please. Banned, please. Ban the other guy I know. Give it a wee second. This will go sideways for a wee second. Hold on. Fucking chocolate on my phone, man. Something's not quite good. Something's not quite right here. Sorry for the sideways. Sorry for the sideways. I'm not going to eat a fucking thing tomorrow, man. I ate some amount of chocolate last night. You know what I had to eat today? Fuck all, until I had a wee small pizza before my show. Then when I came off, I had a bar of chocolate that somebody gave me at the show, and then this. So Troops, I'm telling you. Fucking hell. That's it. It's fucking, what have I done to myself, man? He's a gunshot with nay, and I was like, fucked. My face is fucked, my belly's fucked, my waistline's fucked, my arse is fucked. My arse is fucked. Absolutely fucked disaster. I feel terrible, I look terrible. Back in that bastard fucking bike. Belfast tomorrow, you know what I'm eating tomorrow? Fuck all. You know what I'm doing tomorrow? Fuck all. Eating nothing, that's it. That is it. Name of this chocolate shite, name of the cakes, no that. It's cycling, it's going to be a new way of life. A new way of life. It's called cycling. It's called exercise. And I go out and I go cycling 100 miles a fucking week. I go cycling and I feel good and I look good, man. I look better. Cunts to be like that, you look good, man. You look better. And I'm going to feel better, man. What I've done to myself is a disgrace. Right now I feel sick. I feel horrible. Ugh. can fucking feel it horrible, man. No, I'm not fasting. Once tomorrow, I'm not. I'm not fucking eating, man. I'm not eating. After that, I don't need to eat. I don't need to eat for a fucking fortnight. I'm not going to eat tomorrow. I'll have something before my show. But see, once I get back up the road, that is it, man. And I'm going to have a good look at my body, and I'm going to go like, look at you. Look at the fucking state of you. Get on that fucking bike and cycle like you used to. Cycle. Keep fucking pedaling, man. Keep pedaling, man. Get the heart fucking going. Get the fucking wind like that. Keep fucking cycling. Keep going. Get to your destination. Once you're about 7.5 miles away, there'll be webcam. 7.5 miles back. That's your 15 fucking miles. Right? That's it. And get your writing done. That's it, man. New energy, new life. I'm at 2% battery, folks. This is going to conk out. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. I absolutely hated it. Absolutely horrible. I'm not going back. Troops, have a good look. I'm not coming back here for quite a long time. I'm not coming back to this for quite a long time. I've decided. The decision has been made. It's going to be painful. It's going to be painful. I'm not going to enjoy it. It's going to be hard. But I'm going to fucking do it because I've had enough, troops. It's time for a transformation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.